Hey pretties, thanks for tuning in to this Aqua liner tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to recreate the look I'm wearing. I used a picture from this book as inspiration. I'll show that to you. This is a book by Ray Morris. She's an Australian makeup artist. This book is great. I can't say enough good things about it. The photography is by Stephen Sheen. It is absolutely stunning. There's so much great information in there on practically everything to do with makeup, but the bulk of the book is photographs, step-by-step guides to different eye looks, and there's a section on Asian eyes and over 40s as well, so there's so much information that is useful for everyone. But the tutorial is not about the book, it's about you and I recreating this look, so let's get that started and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, first shadow I'm going to be using is from this Inglot palette. It's my favourite ever. It's, that one. It's just, I love it. So, big fluffy eyeshadow brush and all over the lid with that one. Okay. And then I'm taking this side of the 120 palette and I'm going to grab this colour, this colour here. It's sort of a mahogany browny shimmer. Just a little bit of that. And see, that's too much. I'll just have to blend that out a bit. And just take that up to the crease. Okay, now the one right in the corner here, just get a bit of that on the tip of your brush and into the crease. This isn't a very precise brush, but it all it blends really well. So okay, now I'm gonna get the third one on. I call it the highlighting or the neutrals row, I suppose. That third one, a little bit of it under the brow there. And blend it down into the first shadow. Okay, I'm just going to grab a little more of that first Inglot one because I put too much of that mahogany sort of shadow on. You only really need a little bit. If you don't have a mahogany eyeshadow or you don't have the 120 palette, you could just skip that because it is really, it's really subtle. Okay, now I'm going to grab a white gel eyeliner. That's what I put on first to achieve such a bright liner. And then I'm going to layer eyeshadows from the 120 palette over the top. I've used 3. That was partly because I was experimenting to get the right colour, so you may not need to use all 3, but I'll show you exactly how I did it on this eye for the sake of getting in the same. So I just took any fine tipped brush and get a fair bit on there. Now this is going to look completely ridiculous, so bear in mind that we're going to put shadow over the top. This just gives it a really good surface to stick to, and also it brightens up the colour being white. So you really get the true shade of the eyeshadow. So I've gone all the way around the eye with the white gel liner. Now I'm going to grab this Aqua shadow here with an angled brush. Just get a bit on there, and I'm just going to put that on top and sort of pull it down a bit because you don't want a sharp line. So the gel eyeliner should still be a little bit wet, and it will it should go where you want it to go. So as you can see, this is much lighter than the other side so far. But like I said, we'll put a couple of colours on top of this. Okay, so that's the first shadow I showed you down. Now I'm going to get, actually it's from the other half of the palette. One of my favourite shadows in this thing. This one here. It doesn't look as green on the camera, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It does need base underneath though, because it's, I don't know, it just doesn't go on as well unless you give it like an eyeshadow base to stick to. So you can see that's really deepening up the colour and still dragging out that line. Okay, so that's the dark Aqua on as well. Lastly, I just took, actually, this one. This is from the other side. And I just went over with a little bit of that because it was a little bit too green. So just adding a tiny bit of blue to what we've already got there. I just cleaned up my Fallout Applied foundation and a bit of bronzer to my cheeks, and this lip gloss that I've used in a couple of other videos, Revlon Colour Stay Mineral Lip Glaze. I really like that. I also did mascara. I'm just going to do gel liner on the waterline now, a black one. Now, if you have a bluey, greeny toned one, I would suggest using that, because what I'm going to do over the top of this is add just a little bit of the eyeshadow we use to do the line around the eye, and that's probably not ideal for your eyes, but so far I haven't had any irritation, but yeah, just be careful with that one. Anyway, so I'm going to take this, the second shadow that we used on the liner before, just a little bit on that same brush, and just gently pat that around. So the black line isn't so harsh. That's it for this look. You could, of course, change up the colours. The great thing about these liners is that, especially the white one, basically if you've got this, you can make any colour liner you want with just by adding eyeshadow over the top while it's still a little bit wet. This one is from eBay, and it was, I think, like $5 or $6, so it's really great. And I mean that'll last for ages because there's quite a bit of product in there, and you don't use much. You don't use much at a time. Another option would be the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Just getting your brush in there and then putting it on. I think it would do practically the same thing. So I hope you have fun with it, and leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and keep watching out for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.